Okay, guys, we are here again with green-black Yawgmoth, and last time I played this, I trophied with this deck. So that means it's obviously broken, because if I can trophy with it, it must be broken, because, I'm bad at Magic, and so on and so forth. Basically, this deck absolutely demolishes creature decks, and I played against 5 creature decks last time, so hopefully we do that again and just absolutely crush them again. So yeah, let's do it. Why is Pauper such a bad format? Just Pauper, that's Pauper for you. That's That's just Pauper for you. I don't know what you want. Um, Against Lures of the Dream Den, I'm on the draw. I can keep this hand. Let us, 1,000,006. That's fine. I should have actually played Mystery Forest. Very, very, very slight mistake. The slightest of slight mistakes, because this could theoretically fetch for a swamp. Oh, against Hammer Time? If I can get Yawgmoth down, they cannot win the game. So that's... I think this matchup will definitely come down to good old Yawgmoth. Probably should have waited for them to play their 0 drop here, yeah. That's also a good draw. Would have liked to draw a 1 drop. Good. I can get Yawgmoth before they get a hammer down, I'm gonna feel really good. They didn't play a 1 drop before, so I feel pretty good about it. Okay, no Inkmoth I don't have to worry about. That's a little bit scary. That's a bit scary. If they play it, okay, yeah, no, there's no way they're gonna play a hammer there with taps, so that's good for me. Yeah, now I'm hurting myself here a bit, so it ended up costing me a little bit. But Yawgmoth, and, we just need to dodge, Sigardizade plus double hammer, because we can just, block with our wall roots if need be. We can kind of, kill some stuff out here. Yes, that's amazing for us, because that means they don't have hammer in their hand yet. And they can't have double hammer. They definitely don't have the mana to be able to double hammer plus something else. So I'm feeling great about our spot, and I don't think we can lose this game. Yeah, that's fine. Wow, their hand is bad. Okay, this game's over at this point. Let's start with this. The counter here is sacrifice this. Interesting draw. What do I want to do here? I think I'm going to play out Blood Artist, and then play out Birds of Paradise, and then shoot down the board. The counter here is sacrificing the birds. Always save targets, always yield, and always yield. Counter here, sacrifice this, then I'll always yield to here. Now I can attack for 3. I don't really need to do anything more. I'm going to have enough stuff on the board to be able to sacrifice and kill all their stuff if need be. Oh, I did not attack my Yogg. I forgot my Yogg was not something safe. Well, probably doesn't matter, because, yeah, they can see it. But, 2 slight mistakes made there. Wrong fetch on turn 1 cost us 2 life. And we cost attack for 2 as well. Trigger is good here. This is good. Want this to get hammered. I take hammer with this. And I can name Urza's Saga later. Maybe a trap, but I think this is good. Pay 1, sacrifice, check range. Okay. It's not a bad card, per se. Blood Artist, I think, is good. Young Wolf, finish. Let's cut these String Root guys. This seems fine. I feel like I'm supposed to probably cut some mana chords such Eldritch Evolutions here, but not 100% sure. Evolution gets a bit worse when cutting one of these. I cut 2 evolutions. Wolf. Maybe these are a trap. Maybe these are a trap in this show. I don't imagine it. I don't think I want endurance. Put Intravalse Messenger, because it's really only like comboing, where we don't necessarily need a combo, we just need to like kill their guys. Got 1 Bird's Paradise. We'll see how this goes. Maybe this is a bit sloppy. Sideboarding, but I think it's finest. And seems good enough to me. Again, which is nice. It's a bit scary. Someone explain the comedy Yawgmoth to die creatures. Yes. No, you're right, Nostrum. You either have 2 undying creatures, and you need to have enough life to be able to sacrifice. You need to have more life than your opponent to be able to do it. I believe. But with the Blood Artist, you just need to have more than 1 life. Plus 2 undying creatures, and then you kill them that way. Those are like the combo kills per se, though. A lot of the kills you can do just by like just play Yawg and play the board infinitely. Seems like a lot of work. Well, the thing is, like, you don't need a combo kill them. You can just kill them with Yawg. It's kind of good enough a lot of the time. Okay, that's a bit scary. I think I'm gonna go get Forest here. Noble. Noble. Like Wolf. Got a good blocker. Bought a budget version of this yesterday. What's the budget version? No endurances. I feel like you need endurance for the for like the Luris matchup, like the black red X Luris matchups. Oh, okay, those are reasonable. That's somewhat reasonable inclusions. Well, they're not using that, which is really good for me. Okay. Annoying, but very beatable. Interesting. I can do that. I'll name Colossus Hammer. They're gonna be sad. Colossus Hammer is the card I'm thinking about right now. Colossus Hammer. Let's take a snipping tool real quick for the deck list. I have Pithing Needle to go get, which is unfortunate for me. Not the end of the world. I got String Root Geist, and I'll attack with Young Wolf for 4. Bad. I think we're gonna win this game now. Souls. Wow, they're just blocking. I would just block there. Like, I don't care about dealing 4 damage. Comparative to you having that zombie, at least. That was a very weird block. Okay, okay. I mean, they have to make a token here. That should be, like, wild to not. They're probably going to go pin a needle named Yawg, I imagine. So it makes the most amount of sense to me, yeah? Makes the most amount of sense to me. Spin a needle named Yawg, I imagine. Name Yawg? We're doing self in the league. Yeah, makes sense. I am still learning myself, figuring out how to play this correctly. Let's see. So they did name Yawgmoth. Um, huh. I could. No, I think playing out Yawg here is still correct. Back for 4. I want to attack with Young Wolf over this because this can block this and actually kill it. Young Wolf does not do that. Young Wolf can still attack through the 4/4. There we go. Tap Young Wolf. Obviously, the downside here is they can like Pat exile this, but it's not even that bad because we have the double Eldritch now. Is opponent going to do? I mean, what can they do? You'll get Luris. They have 2 random cards that we don't care about. One of which is Sigard's Aid. So that one random card we don't care. One card we don't care about, and possibly another card. Cranial Plate. That could be difficult. But I can just block still. No big deal. Just block. Attack with this next turn. Eldritch Evolution to the. Yeah, still an Eldritch Evolution, I think. Okay, that just gets blocked at second turn. I'm not going to attack with this. Eldritch Evolution this. Dying, go get the way to kill off the Pithing Needle. It's the card rolled again. Outland Liberator. Wait, why is Eldritch Evolution still in the stack? Wait, that was really weird. Why does it come into play? Is it because of the day-night? That's really weird. I can board for 2. Which should be a kill. Because I can just go get Blood Artist. And then I'll just be able to sacrifice that and then kill them that way. Sacrifice this, kill this. This. Save targets, auto yield. It's yield, and then we life put a counter there, sacrifice this. And then we just go off this way. Counter here, sacrifice this. And easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hitting a fat nene on these leagues. Well, I'm hitting a fat nene on my opponent right now, which is, something I will take. They've seen enough. We have it all, opponent. You have the goods. Got the goods, and I'm not afraid to use them. Yeah, I can get my second trophy. We started off with a win, which is always good. Get another one. That would be nice. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys ever have this, but I get like this black gunk in my like water bottle like a lot. And I clean it out all the time, but it's still, a little bit disgusting. To make me whip and nene right now? How much to make me whip and nene right now? Too many. Okay, I will be on the play. I keep this hand. This hand looks reasonable enough to me. I thought it was only one land, but the overrun was way on the left. I didn't see it. Play out Young Wolf. Marsh Flats pass. Not quite sure what that means. I want to play my spells first so I can get the ignoble hierarch, deal 1 more damage. We're very close to just having like a lethal board state. With no, actually, oh, do that. Yeah, with 1 more land, we actually have turn 3 lethal because we Eldritch Evolution this away into Yawgmoth, and then just and never mind. I can't get the second persist creature. I'm an idiot. Against Mardu. I'm confused. I'm very confused about what's happening. One would have liked to draw that land. Unfortunately, I did not, but it's no big problem. Now, if I draw, no, I'm still short on mana because I can't get everything out. Quite yet. I get a message about. Oh, okay, I see. There is a saga. Pithing Needle is going to be an annoying thing to deal with if they actually have it. It's not the worst. So I get to use this for free. Plus Eldritch Evolution. I actually made a mistake. I don't. I think it was a bit of a mistake because I could have just floated a mana, then used Eldritch Evolution, then play the Yawgmoth. Moth. Western. I can just draw as many cards as I want here because I can keep cycling the Yawgmoths on each other. This now. So this. And we're gonna have lethal in the next turn, given that our Yawgmoth is still alive. And they don't have, Pin the Needle. But it's high likelihood they get a Pin the Needle here. Here. At the very least, I want to draw land. I don't think my life total is really in danger here. Going down to like even 8. I'm gonna use modern. I'll disruption justify slow kill speed. So thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. No, it's just like a bunch of things that were bad for you became like the best decks to be playing, and your disruption is not that great against them. Like one of your worst matchups as humans in the past was Jund, and there's just like infinite Jund-esque like mono removal spells plus like efficient threat decks. Just like kind of ruin your game plan. Yeah, I'm fine with selling cards. Thank you for the Prime Zaylik. I appreciate that a lot. Maybe I should make like a YouTube video talking about like the old players of Modern and why they're not like the big players anymore. Kind of why I think humans bad. But I could talk about like humans versus Death Shadow, or some other top dogs. I guess Jund was technically a top dog, even post Death Wish on banned. Just like some other, tier 1 decks that basically don't see play anymore. Teamer Scape Shift, I think he was one of those like top dogs for a bit. Eldrazi, yeah, banned Eldrazi, just Eldrazi in general. Playing out a 2-1, I don't understand playing out the 2-1 when you could have made a 2-2 for free. But, their own. This, first of all. Yeah, I could do this. Minus sacrificing this to kill this. Targets on a yield, 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 yield. Back Pavilion. Back Stretch Storm. Yeah, all those decks. I will come up with something. Talk about why. What we can get out of this one, good on them, I guess. I don't see it. I don't quite see it. I don't quite see it. They don't see it either. Well, I'm gonna bring in this. I think. Not sure. I want Veil somewhere. Expect them to have a lot of ways to kill my creatures, so I think cutting some of these is good. Eldritch Evolution Quarter Calling seem like great game one cards and like kind of bad post board. Like be as efficient and like streamlined in your combo as possible, and like take out the cards that don't necessarily do as much. The sand is a bit sketcheroo, but I will keep it. Just for Cascade only. I brought it against Hammer Time and it was really good. So maybe it's just for like combo decks, I imagine. Though maybe it was wrong to bring it against Hammer Time, even though it ended up being really good. But mainly my thought was for Cascade, and I think it's more than reasonable, especially because you don't really have any cards for Living End. Kind of nice. Like, what else could you reasonably play for? I guess you have Endurance, actually, never mind. But still. Endurance only does so much. Augur over True-Fix? What's True-Fix? Augur of Autumn has been pretty unimpressive, so I may cut it. Are you talking about like Courser True-Fix? Yeah. Yeah, I mean we have 4 endurances. Endurance is like already played a good chunk, and I still think it's like criminally underplayed card. Like I feel like endurance should be like one of like endurance is broken. It doesn't look broken on the surface, I think. But with what modern looks like right now, it is like one of the most broken cards, I think. I think it's like secretly incredibly broken. Okay, these portable holes are getting on my nerves. These portable holes are getting on my nerves. Just like force a bigger off the top, maybe. Not force a bigger off the top. Good swamp. So okay, Streamer Geist, not the worst thing to draw. So I get endurance. I got caught, yeah. No, endurance is like a very main deck card right now. Very, very main deckable. Like a 3/4 flash reach, not that bad, and then it like just randomly hoses a bunch of decks. What do you got, opponent? I have 3 cards in hand. I'd love to see a land on top. Play it for free. It's not a bad one either. I definitely want to draw that. It's going to be a 3/3, so I'm not going to attack with this. Mr. Orange Cats, right? You really love Mr. Orange Cats. I appreciate it. I'm just going to play out Yawgmoth because it'll incentivize them to go get like Pithing Needle. We have the clear answer to Pithing Needle. Not sure if there's any other card that's actually like more concerning than that, but stands right now. I'd be fine with them just getting Pithing Needle. I'm looking for some reason I was looking at the Magic category on Twitch, waiting for my opponent to do their thing. I just found something like really disgusting. I mean, I hate, like, I don't like hating on, like, other streamers necessarily, but, like, this is pretty disgusting. This is pretty disgusting. Show it for a second. Show this stream. It's like a really bad avatar, like a squirrel person. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy. Got more viewers than me, though. I say. That, yucky. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Sorry? I don't really care that they got rid of that. I mean, I do care a bit, but yeah. I actually don't care about Kaya. It doesn't actually, like, do anything. Oh, attacks. That's good for me. I just realized they decided to play Kaya instead of making another token. That's wild to me as well. I can just pass the turn here. I don't actually have to do anything. And then with the potential that this, like, flips. Unlikely, but possible. I thought about, sacrifice this, put a counter here, draw a card, attack with both the Kaya. Not sure I want to do that quite yet. A good attack? I mean, I'm trying to get lucky, right? It's probably bad. Okay, plus I don't care. It's fine. Well, yeah, I could be completely wrong. I played this game. Didn't play a spell, so that's good for me. Now I just get to attack and kill this if I want to, or attack and kill this. Attack and kill anything. So I have this. I can still sacrifice it, and when it attacks to a target artifact enchantment, so that's good. Got 3 trophies on the scrub. Let's go. Good job, man. Symbol. More trophies than me. Okay, interesting that they decided to do it then. I guess they didn't understand how this mechanic works, maybe. Just gonna let that go, actually. Because I can just do this now. I'm gonna kill this. Then kill Kaya. Like, beat this board. Oh, I played out 2 spells. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I flipped it back. Damn it. Oh, that's my fault. Well, I was in a really good spot, and then I just bumped it off. I knew, I was like, oh, my opponent doesn't know how my cards work, and then they do. Well, they would have gotten it with a portable hole anyways, so it's not that big a deal. I think I'm supposed to go after Pithing Needle here still. Ended up not mattering, thank God. I think just Pithing Needle is the right play. I could get back Stringer Root, guys, but, like, if the game goes longer, then I want to be able to get Yawgmoth. And if the game doesn't go, if the game doesn't go longer, then, like, we're winning anyways, I think. What an easy game this is, guys. What an easy game this is. Attack first, and then we just have lethal. Easy game this is, boys. Yeah, sacrificing this. Go here, sacrifice this. And they're dead. Here, sacrifice this. Here, sacrifice this. I could auto yield all this, but you know, we're just gonna let him go through it. Let's go. Easy. Easy game, boys. Easy game. I feel like my opponent kind of gave me a freebie there in game 2, though. Like, I kind of got a freebie. But, you know, take those. Hmm. Spike. I always have a bunch of tabs open. I just need to make sure I don't have a stream open. Okay, the Sans seems fine. Let's do this. I believe he is on Just Sky Murktide. I saw earlier. Let's see. I have found Ragaman's Immortal Weakness. Okay, do this. Hit you for one, buddy. Double Young Wolf. What can Ragavan even do, you know? It's just unwinnable. Unwinnable game. That's what I like to see. Okay, well, we're getting punished by some bolts here. I did not think about Prismatic Ending. I will be honest about that. I'll stay back now. I got incredibly punished for my attack for 1 because I didn't think about this card. Incredibly punished. That's good for me. Not to let's play out this. Ghost. We'll sacrifice this to the young wolf if I need to, but I'd rather not have to and rather use it on their creatures. See what they do. Concede the game. Wow. What is their hand? What is their hand, Spike? What is going on? What just happened? What was his hand? I was gonna probably lose the game. I was gonna draw nothing forever. How's it going, certain snuggles? Oh, that's a nice emote. Endurance. I think these are gonna be good. I mean, they're on like mono counter spells. This is fine. How's it going, certain snuggles? Is the big news just you got emotes, or is there something else? Keep this hand on the draw. I'm gonna play. I think I'm mulligan this hand. Play Ragavan on turn one. I'm gonna play Yawgmoth. Seems like they just have a removal spell and they could go for Dash Ragavan. So I'm gonna play out Young Wolf turn one because I don't think there's that much difference between 2 and 3 mana on turn two. I mean, there obviously is because of wrist, but like also I got to revise this artifact. Nice, nice. I thought there was high. Oh, they mulligan? Kept 7. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Sprang Spike is not. Ooh. Oh yeah, it'll land. It'll land. They're in it. They're in it. They're in it to win it. I assume those will get countered, but you know, gotta run their counter spells out eventually, right? Be unfortunate if they kill my ignoble hierarch here, actually. But I don't have a second black mana. Could be unfortunate for me. Black, but get an ignoble hierarch out, so that's something. I think maybe I was supposed to just play Yawgmoth then. I didn't have a second black mana. I mean, I did have it that turn, but I didn't have it necessarily the other turn. Okay. Hopefully they miss on lands. They did not miss on lands. I assume my ignoble hierarch's down here. Give me a black land. Black land. Unfortunate. Keep me off my Yawg. At least I have a clock, so at least not drawing a black land keeps me having a clock. But it ended up costing me casting the Gris instead of the Yawg that turn. Because I didn't realize that I was missing on the black lands. I think it's the only other land in my deck that could not produce black mana that I could have drawn. Oh no, I could have drawn the Yavimaya Growth of Fatal Growth as well. It's a lot of mana, so they're probably going to go Murktide now. Yeah, really unfortunate. They kept a one-lander, didn't hit on their second turn, and then I'm just like whiffing on mana. And my assumption is that they just have like the mana to get me and not the mana, but cards. Assume they'll have a removal spell for Blood Artist, but we'll see. It's not bad. It's not the worst for me. I can at least, continue to push damage. I wonder what their hand is. Just doing nothing. They've hit a lot of lands in a row. Okay, lost the Blood Artist. It's unfortunate. I assume they just have a lightning bolt and I'm just going to be dead, which is going to be unfortunate. Let's see. This game got cost on turn. Yeah, they just don't have the turn. So I cost myself this game on like turn 3, fortunately. I think I could have won this game had I done the other play, because my assumption is that my Grist would have resolved. And if that happened, yeah, because the turn where they immediately play Express Federation the next turn. So yeah, my Grist would have resolved, and I think I would have just won with Grist. Be unfortunate, but not much to be done. Damage going, because the extra mana doesn't actually accomplish anything next turn. I think I'm fine casting this. Just trying to be aggressive here. Because then I can use like the endurance in a nice way, possibly. I gotta use the bathroom, I'll be right back. Oof, that's brutal. That's really unlucky. Felt like they had to get pretty lucky there. I don't think I want to do the endurance. I think I just want to help try to cast it. I gotta use the bathroom. Immediately going to the bathroom, I thought I should have just cast the endurance when I'm thinking about it, but maybe not. Because if they play Murktide region and we get a cap risk, it's going to be pretty good for us too. See if they have a land. Okay, so they do have Murktide region, not the end of the world. We can just risk minus on it. I think I'm in a good spot right now. I believe I'm in a good spot right now. And they're gonna kill my Grist, but I don't think that matters that much. I don't think that matters too much. They're showing this, so I want to get rid of this in case they have a land. And I want them to still be attacking with this, because this is a lot of damage coming through. Surprising. Yeah, that's fine. So you made it so they didn't have the Murktide region because they got a bit greedy. Well, they did things, which is nice from you. Stuff there. I should have done that at the beginning of combat. Well, let's see if they hit. It did not matter. Okay. Luckily, it did not matter. I could have also done it before. See if they have an answer to this. Hopefully, my top card is good. Yes! I baited them. I baited them so hard into thinking that I didn't have another land, yeah. God, yes. Baiting them feels so good. Actually, no, I should just cast this still. Not attack, I think. I think this is not attack, I think it's good still. Because they need to find an answer, because they have to attack this. Challenge. We're 2 trophies in right now, it's not bad. Um, Makes you think they have something. Which I can do about it though. I think I just have to let it go. Will they hit double removal spell at the top? Or is this another Murktide region? God, they hit so well actually. So crazy. They need to hit so many turns in a row there. They need to hit so many turns in a row there to win. Oh my god. Need to hit so many turns in a row. Needed to hit so many turns in a row. But I mean, I punted off because I needed to go pee. And I just made a play just like at random basically. Should have also cast my endurance in response to the express iteration. Messed up twice there. I mean, I one play I definitely rushed because I just wanted to go pee really badly and didn't want to like make you guys wait. That's completely my fault. Situation in which, if I wasn't streaming, I just would have not made the play and just gone to go pee, come back, and just wait. But I really, I mean, it's like sometimes completely my fault. Completely my fault. No one else to blame but myself. Should have won that game, I think, but I mean, Spike both top decked on me multiple times, but he had Dragon Race Channeler, so it's like chance of him top decking is really high because he'll never have a bad draw step. But I could have forced to make it so like forced block. I messed up a couple times. I'm not gonna deny that. They definitely hit on me a couple times too. It's how. And I think my bait was good. They just hit off the top anyways. They double top decked on me, unfortunately. I'm just playing against the exact same deck again because I really don't want to. Pretty sure I'm just gonna go Cord for Dread over here. Snap block here. Yeah, no, I completely agree. That's why I said, I mean, he binned a card and then hit Unholy Heat, Murktide Region. I mean, that's just life sometimes. That's fine. I'm gonna grist. They don't know land. Immediately know the land. Perfect. I should have blocked this. I forget it comes back into play under my control. That was dumb of me. Just keep playing out stuff. Up to 12. Maybe I should be attacking with these. See what happens here with this attack. Okay. I imagine this is going to get countered, but it's correct. I think that is pretty bad by them. Fine for me. I mean, obviously I would have loved to draw that, but I think their Archmage turns have been pretty bad. Yeah, some nice draws. Plan. 11 points in the air. It's all about this draw step. If they whiff on this draw step, that's brutal. Yeah, if they whiffed on that draw step, I win the game. If they don't, the game's a lot harder for me. That was pretty brutal. Went from unlosable game to unwinnable game. Yeah. Still good. I think I have leaflet. Actually. I think I have exact. No, I'm actually short, aren't I? Why? No, I'm short here, unfortunately. Hmm. Get that. I kill that. I'm short by a couple, fortunately here. Yeah, well, I mean, it's all about that draw step. I said it was all about that draw step, and it was all about that draw step. Hmm, I'll keep this hand. Not the best hand I've ever seen, but good enough for me. Eh? Good enough for me. God. Both this match and the last match already is like a bit tilting to me. Eh? Bit tilting. And wall roots, play birds. It's a lot of lands. More lands than I was hoping for. More lands than I was hoping to draw. But hopefully endurance can, get me where I need to go. Hope is that they counterspell this endurance. I can use my bit somewhere. Now, now this one. This get incredibly punished when they have Riptide plus like Thought Scour for donation leagues. I usually say $50, not because I think my time is worth that, but because I really don't like donation leagues. Well, 414, thanks for the follow. And usually, someone's willing to give me $50, then I will take it. I'll just say, I usually am not a big fan of dono leagues, but I'll play your deck $50 because $50, $50. I think, it's mutual understanding that people want to see me do it regardless of how much I'll enjoy it. and I will accept $50. Works out for everyone. Please don't know Yawgmoth. That's basically what it is. I mean, I always thought the only thing that I won't do basically for like any amount of money is like coaching, because like the amount of money that I need people to pay me for me to do coaching is like so high, and I really don't want to do it. And I would feel like it's a bit of a scam at that point. You know, let me have wrist while playing out a Murktide region. That's like 500. Okay. Figured it out. Okay, let me draw a Yawgmoth or Grist, and the game is over. It's perfect. I mean, coaching or what? I'm not saying coaching is bad. I just think the amount of money that I need people to pay me to do coaching is high, and I don't want to do coaching. Since staring, what? It's fine. I'll jump off my birds to deal some damage. Like I need it. I have a bunch of mana. Down 4. Draw Yawgmoth, obviously I just like win the game, so. See, I did not draw Yawgmoth. Well, I whiffed a couple times. Let's see if they whiffed. They did not whiff, it seems like. Okay, let's draw Yawgmoth. Still probably win the game. Yep, and I had 3 or 4 draw stuffs. Draw something good. That's it. The guy's bigger, so maybe I was just supposed to do it on nothing then. Block, take 5 down to 6, shooting for 1. Okay, and I need to draw something here. We're calling Yawgmoth, wrist, draw something. Unfortunately, I just had dead draws for like 4 turns in a row, where they just hit repeatedly. Much to say. I feel like this matchup shouldn't be as bad as it ended up playing out in both those matches, but opponents had the, had the do not miss on draw steps, and I have the miss on draw steps. Unfortunately, the bug that occurs when you play against the card Dragon Rage Chandler a lot, they can't ever like miss. Yeah. I mean, I think they played pretty badly in game 1, and then game 2 was just came down to could I draw something relevant in 5 turns? Didn't. Do yeah. I mean, against Spike, I had him in a spot where they needed to rip on me, and then they ripped like removal spell for Yogg into Murktide region. I put myself in good situations. Did not pan out. Not much to say about it. I don't think I necessarily played. There's only one turn where I think I played kind of badly, and that was because I needed to go like pee, and I really wanted to go pee. Bro, I think a 1/1 versus an 0/1 is pretty negligible, and the blood artist works in your opponent's creatures. Notice usually to do in Dota League. Depends. I just really don't want to do Dota Leagues. And I just don't want to do them. I know people like Doom Lake do them a lot, and I would go maybe contact Doom Lake if you want. I mean, maybe you can contact me. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of Dota Leagues. So, upping the price on stream. What do you mean up the price on stream? Like, say $50, but I really mean 100. People keep talking about this show called Squid Game, or maybe it's a film. Is it like what is it about? Like, I keep seeing people talk about it. Wonder what it is. I was spectrum right now. Let's take a look at GoBots. Feels pretty bad to go from like two pretty easy wins to just like two matches where it just like went wrong really, really quickly. Okay. I think there was actually. I want to go get that. No distribution. It's figured out. This is not bad. I think this is fine. Foot just like slipped on my desk while I was trying to move myself back. Just like stubbed my toes. Yep. Oh, and double. That's problematic for me. That's really, really bad for me. I don't think I can beat this card actually. Um, let's do this. See where we go from here. Hit with Grist, yeah. That's my game plan. Actually, it's a game anyways. Alright. Draw Yog. Let's be on the play this game. Seems like a good strategy. Possibly just playing like the Line of Woods. So. Starting out 2 and going at 0-3 is just one of the worst feelings like ever. One of like the worst imaginable feelings. It was pretty medium, but I'll keep it regardless. I was on the draw, mulligan up, I think I'll like keep. That's pretty annoying. That's true, but at least you get more money. Almost every game it's going to be annoying to go against. I know they got 4 of them, but still. I mean, playing against like certain decks in Modern are just like, okay, you can't win. Like this match is just like the unwinnable. Like Soul Sisters versus Burn, and like certain combo decks against certain other decks, and it's just bad. Well, Grave probably seems nice. Yeah. What are we? What are we waiting for here? We're 0 mana tapped out, attacking that block. Okay. And I just read an article where they had to in North Carolina fire 175 medical workers all at once because they had to fire that many workers at once because people weren't. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Weren't following the vaccine mandate. Yeah. 175 workers all at once. Kind of crazy. Another place had to suspend 375 unvaccinated workers. Sorry, what's this? So you gotta find a way to get Blood Artist. That's what I gotta do. Gotta find a win, and I've got 5 draw steps at it. Got opponent. You got me with some good ones off the top. Oh yeah. Want to draw a way to get Blood Artists. Oh my god. Okay, I can grab one natural draw now, I think. Didn't use anything. Oh. No, even if I draw natural Blood Artist, I'm still dead, aren't I? Okay, let me think. That was a mistake. I actually have outs here. I think I actually threw. I think I actually could have won this game. I didn't. I just wasn't looking at the right things. So I could have played like at 3 or 4 less life. I could have played this out, sack to shoot there, sack this to like shoot there, and then like play a Dryad Arbor and just shoot there for the last one. They take 2 life and then we like kill them. So I punted this game. I could have won, but I just didn't. I just wasn't looking. Okay, that was pretty. That was pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Need to tighten up the play. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube and you liked it at all, make sure to give me a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.